And it doesn't matter what zone coverage you run against this play, as you're going to see here. There's two guys responsible for this area, but he gets outside of both of them to the sideline for an easy 15-yard plus play. We have one of our worst receivers on this team running this route against one of their best cornerbacks, but this is just a disgusting route as he just breaks dude's ankles and is gone for an easy one-play touchdown down the sideline against his defense. If you guys are looking for fast, cheap, reliable MUT coins, check out my coin sponsors at MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 6% off your order. Link in the description below. The champ is here! Welcome back, Money Team. This is Mad Money Shot, snipping up the Madden cheese as always. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the hardest route combination to stop in the entire game. It literally gets open against every single defense except one, which I'll also show you guys so that you can use it to stop this if somebody's doing it against you. But before I do, as always, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section. Other than that, let's get right into the video. Now, the formation I'm going to show you guys today is the gun split close, which is found in a lot of different playbooks, but the play I'm going to show you guys is only found in 4. I'm using the Dallas Cowboys because I think they have the best variation of this in the entire game, with some really good trick plays like the motion halfback swing, the triple option left tackle, which is a really good run play, and my favorite run play, which is the fullback inside, which should look familiar if you guys follow this channel because I also put out the halfback wheel in the past, and I've run this offense quite a bit, typically out of like the Niners playbook and stuff like that. But the play that I'm going to show you guys today is the wide receiver corners, which to me is a very unique play. It's only found in 4 different playbooks: the Colts, Cowboys, Dolphins, and 2-back. And this is going to be the play, as you can see by how many times I've ran this. I ran this 113 times, averaging 8 yards per play, as I really use this play anytime I need like a first down. If it's like 3rd and 7 or something like that, or maybe even like 3rd and long, like 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, I still feel like I can pick it up with this play if I'm running this against the right defenses. This really gets open against just about anything. So we're going to pick that. But if you guys want to see more from this offense, I already broke this down on my Patreon and on my YouTube channel in the members section, as I have a full breakdown. I want to say it's probably like 9 plays. I absolutely love this offense, and the Cowboys have probably the best version, as I have a one-play touchdown against every single defense in the game that I could show you guys later next week out of the halfback wheel if you guys want me to. So let me know in the comment section. But for now, let's go ahead and let's pick this play. As always, I'm going to go defense to defense, showing you guys how this works, as it really, like I said, it gets open against every single defense in the game, but you don't necessarily have to believe that unless I show you. So let's go and let's pick the dime 2-3 Tampa 2. As the route combination I'm going to do is going to be real simple. I'm going to put the running back here, or the RB running back anyway, into an out route. Then I'm going to put the A receiver into a slot fade, which is going to be the left trigger or the L2 button. And then I'm going to bring this corner route all the way down. I'm going to custom stem him all the way to the bottom, which is a glitch from earlier in the year that they already tried to patch by basically making it that you could only custom stem these corner routes down to 5 yards, although this looks like it's a little bit less. It almost looks like 4 yards. I'm going to do that on the other side too, to the X receiver, as that route also can get open against just about anything. But the better side of the work is going to be the side with the 2 receivers. As you're going to see right here, that cover 2 should cover this corner route, but it's not going to. As you can see right here, that stemmed up, or that wider route to the top, the slot fade there, is going to draw just about anything above this. So you can see how the cornerback is going to not react to this route based off of that fact. Now, there are several variations of cover 2 that will have more success against this play. The only one I can think of really is cover 2 hard flat, as obviously this hard flat is going to do a better job if I try to custom stem down this this B route here. You can see he's playing underneath it. That's what a hard flat does. So in that scenario, you just want to custom stem one side down and not the other. And I could still throw to the running back too. I mean, you're really just watching the corner at the end of the day every time you run this play. But on the other side here, you can see that hard flat plays too shallow. So since you have corner routes to both sides, if you have somebody that looks like they're in a cover 2 base, just custom stem one side down and not the other, and the other side is going to get open between the safety and the cornerback, making it a very easy play. Next up, we're going to do a defense that it works against even easier, even though it's probably one of the most common defenses in the game, and that's going to be cover 3. We're going to try to continue to match with personnel, try to have 3 cornerbacks on the field, as I'll pick the nickel 2. Actually, we'll pick the cover 3 buzz from the 335 penny. The real trick to this play and what makes it work is you always want to run it from a hash mark. That's going to be the most important thing when it comes to running this play, because this is really a boundary-based play. You want this to have as much space as possible, so it'll eventually get open. That's kind of the idea. So we're going to continue to do both sides here, custom stemming down, and the same route combination. And you can see how, even though this guy here is supposed to cover that flat, that he's not going to get over there quick enough, even though I did pick a cornerback. If I move the ball more to the center of the field, you're going to see how that cornerback is going to react differently. So we'll go and we'll do that again. And you're going to see if I custom stem this guy down, he runs over there to space a lot quicker. Now, even with that, I could still, you know, basically bullet and pass lead down at any point in time and always make this play. So like I said, I don't really fear that corner. You can see he does a better job, but that's the point of me showing you that it's really more about the hash marks. You want this space to the sideline, and that's going to have these cornerbacks reacting differently. So now I'm going to have that infinity spacing every single time as we get an easy catch for 10 yards. And if I feel like that cornerback gets a jump on the ball, or say I'm not in the middle of the field and I didn't even make the full adjustment there, I could always throw to the running back underneath anyway. That's your check down. So for whatever reason, if you don't have the space, or if you see that cornerback is playing out, or he gets to jump on that a little bit better than he is here, I could always throw it to the running back. That's why the running back's there. He's the check down, and I can take that at any point in time. As you can see, I get about 10 yards the exact same way. Now, cover 3 match can be a little bit different, because when it comes to cover 3 match, they're designed to follow the receivers a little bit more. So let's go ahead and let's pick the same cover 3 match out of the dime 2-3. As we're going to do the exact same setup, but if I'm being honest, I don't really have to do the anything other than custom stemming down to be receiver. That's all I really have to do. And you can see, once again, nobody's really following. We get kind of a jumping catch animation, but you can see on a 10-yard basis, I'm getting it just about every single time. And I'm going to get it to the short side as well. As you can see right here, I could throw it to him, which I purposely put a backup receiver in there. If you can't tell, I have my slowest receivers to the outside, my worst receivers to the outside, in Dotson and Gibson. You probably don't even know who that is, as I really just want to make sure that you're seeing that it's the routes that's getting open and not the players. And it works this way because the cornerbacks drop back further than the route. So it's going to be the same with cover 4. So I'm going to pick cover 4 quarters out of the dime rush here. And I don't really feel like I have to do the full setup here, but I'm going to do that just to show you guys that, like I said, I have multiple options. Once again, the cornerback does not, he drops back too far. The quarter flat doesn't get out. Like I said, I could do it to the short side as well, as we still have that quarter flat. But like I said, I can throw the ball down and underneath pretty much any coverage. For posterity, I'll show it against palms. I'll do it one more time, just to show you guys, you know, it's just wide open every day. That's a 12-yard gain right there. It's going to be the same when it comes to split defense like cover 6 and cover 9. It really doesn't matter. It's going to react the same way, because we already showed how it works against cover 4 match and cover 2, and this is basically just half and half. So all you really need is a much better throw than I got there, but you can see how I'm basically just watching the cornerback every single time outside, and he's never really reacting to this route. He's always reacting to the route that's going deeper, because it does go into his area, allowing me to get this guy open. And I'm just getting more and more yards every single time. Now, the one defense that can stop this play or give this play troubles is going to be cover 4 regular, which I can see here out of the nickel 2-4. We got the cover 4 drop field. This one here will have a chance to stop that if there's enough speed on the field. I don't know if they have a faster defense, because the 3-4 odd's not going to stop it, but something with a lot of speed on the field, like a cover 4 drop field, which is kind of rare, can give this play trouble. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. As we have the quarter flat here is going to get out underneath this. As you can see, he's going to actually undercut that. This is the one defense that can stop this, but truthfully, it might not stop it if I just leave the depth a little bit further down the field. As you can see here, he's getting open once again. So it's really more about, you know, when to custom stem this. As I showed you guys, cover 2 hard flat, once again, you don't want to necessarily custom stem that down against cover 2 hard flat. Well, it's going to be the same thing against cover 4. If you got somebody running cover 4 drop field, you just want to leave that normal depth. And you can see how I can throw it to the short side anyway. So once again, even this defense, even though it stops this setup, which is going to be the shortened route version, which is being everything else, it's still going to get open. I mean, I could always just put the other guy on the shorter route here, because it's going to work on the other side. So if I'm watching this play, as I'm almost messing this up here, and I see that guy drop out or get out, then I just know I got to go to the other side of the field. It's really that simple, and we have the exact same success and the exact same results. So man coverage should do better against this, but it really doesn't. So let's go ahead and let's pick the man zero blitz first, because we're going to pick something here that, you know, most people would run man zero blitz. Most people would think that they could blitz your brains in. So let's go and pick the Overstorm Brave, as this is going to be the same thing. This here, there can be a little bit of setup. If I don't necessarily want to make any setup, you can see how I can just throw away and outside and still complete that pass to the short side. But the other side here has a little bit more opportunity, because he just runs a better route, and that's just a disgusting route. Anytime you see, I mean, there is a difference between these two routes if you look at them. And if we watch this route here, we have one of our worst receivers on this team running this route against one of their best cornerbacks. But this is just a disgusting route, as he just breaks dude's ankles and is gone for an easy one-play touchdown down the sideline against his defense. Next up, we're going to do cover one man, which is going to react pretty similarly. So let's go ahead and let's pick out of the quarter normal now. As you may have noticed that there is a difference between these two routes if I custom stem them both down. The X receiver doesn't have a lot of play in it. It's just a cut and go, while the B receiver has a little bit more of a hesitation in the cut, which is almost looks like it's cutting twice. It almost looks like it has two different angles, which is why sometimes this receiver here will get that look where you basically just get the cornerback completely biting on that second release. So that route there might be a little bit more inconsistent as far as sometimes you'll get them completely biting, sometimes you won't. But the X receiver, because of that single cut, to me is much more consistent, even though you're going to the short side. So if I have man coverages and I think that I want to go to the more consistent route, I could always just run this guy to the wide side of the field, and you'll notice how he's going to basically get open the exact same way. Now, the one defense that you would think would do better against this actually does worse, and that's cover two man. So let's go and let's pick that. As you would think, the cornerback starting closer would do a good job, but since this is a condensed formation, they don't really have the ability to press. So unless your opponent presses them manually, they're going to try to close the distance, and it's just going to get them in more trouble. As you can see right here, once again, we get that, that extended release where the cornerback just bites inside way too far. It's going to be the same to the other side, as it's going to be the same result. Although you can see there, since we have a worse receiver, we can still always throw down and away from the cornerback. But I do feel like the X receiver does have success there. As you can see, once again, he's having success to the outside. So you have that. The only way this will really be effective is if your opponent manually press these cornerbacks, which we'll go ahead and we'll put a second controller on to do. So now that I have a second controller here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to manually press, as this controller is a little bit funky. So we're going to just manually press these DBs. As I told you guys, I would show you a defense that can stop this, and this is going to be my best bet. So let's go ahead and let's just show the play art here. You can see how these cornerbacks in a press man coverage can still kind of get open, as he almost got open there, but it was still covered. So this is going to be your one defense that I promised to show you guys that would stop this play consistently. As I'll leave the other receiver going deep. You can see here, I mean, we can still get outside of it. It's still not guaranteed, as we can still throw back and away, which is kind of the idea. But that's pretty much how this play is. Like I said, there's not a lot of natural defenses that stop this. It's a huge headache, which is, like I said, that's why I use it. It's a very easy offense to run. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. But if you guys want to see more plays like this, more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, as I'll have another money play video that I have popping up on screen. So just click links. Until next time, thanks for watching, man. My shit out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.